This video is part of Firm Theory Cost. In it, I will discuss long run versus short run total cost. Consider a firm that's initially producing 100 units of output at the lowest possible cost by employing input bundle X. Input bundle X has 50 workers per day and 100 units of capital per day. The cost of this input bundle is $2,000. Now suppose the firm wants to increase its output to 200 units. If the firm is in the short run, at least one input is fixed. Let's suppose that fixed input in the short run is capital, and that capital is stuck in the short run at 100 units. The graph shows that when capital is fixed at 100, the only way to produce 200 units of output is to be at bundle Y. At bundle Y, the firm employs 159 workers per day and the fixed amount of 100 units of capital. Notice that bundle Y is not a point of tangency. At bundle Y, the isoquant is flatter than the isocost, meaning that the MRTS is less than the input price ratio. When that's true, the firm's getting less bang per buck from labor and more bang per buck from capital, indicating that it should, to lower cost, increase its use of capital, use more capital, and lower its use of labor, use fewer workers per day. However, in the short run, the firm can't use more capital, which is why it has to use more labor than would be cost minimizing to compensate. Bundle Y is the short run input bundle needed to produce quantity of 200 units of output. The cost of this short run input bundle is $4,616. In the long run, enough time has passed so that all inputs, here both inputs, are variable. In the long run, therefore, the firm will choose to produce 200 units of output using input bundle Z, the point of tangency between the isoquant for 200 units of output and the isocost line that's just tangent to that isoquant. Bundle Z has 100 workers per day and now 200 units of capital per day. Because enough time has passed for capital to be variable, the firm uses more than 100 units of capital and so less than 159 units of labor. This adjustment lowers cost. Input bundle Z has a cost of $4,000, which is less than the cost in the short run of $4,616. What this demonstrates is that it's going to cost less in the long run to produce 200 units of output than it does in the short run. Why is this? Well, because firms have more flexibility in the long run. In the long run, they have the flexibility to be able to find the cheapest combination of inputs to produce any level of output. But in the short run, they don't have this flexibility because at least one input is fixed and may not be fixed at the cost minimizing level. It is possible that capital is fixed in the short run at the level that the firm would have chosen in the long run. That is, it's possible for capital to be fixed at the cost minimizing level. Therefore, the relationship between short and long run cost is that the long run total cost is either less than or equal to the short run total cost. The long and short run cost will be equal when capital is fixed in the short run at the level the firm would have chosen anyway in the long run, and when the capital is fixed in the short run at the wrong level, the long run total cost will be less than the short run total cost.